has been officially a full week since I've been in Seoul. I just feel more at ease. It's only been 1 week, but I feel like I want to stay. I don't know if I will stay in Seoul after the mid or end of November. Because your girl needs to make money, and your girl makes the most money, or yeah, I can make the most money being in the US. So I have some ideas in my head that I will explain maybe in another video or something like that, I think, or something. I don't know. We'll see. But I just want to conclude that, like, things are going well out here. They're going okay. Language learning here is pretty intense, I think. It's really easy for me, but only because I've been self-studying for more than a year, like a year and a half. But if you came here with absolutely like zero knowledge, they expect you to gather all of these concepts, especially grammatical concepts that are, man, I should do my, okay. I get very distracted, self-monitoring. Anyway, but whatever. They expect you to like understand these grammatical concepts, really like get used to the Hangul and like the alphabet and the sounds they make, like almost like it feels like they almost want you to understand it like almost instantly, which I feel like it's completely impossible. It took me, I feel like the beginning when you start anything is the hardest. Like that's the biggest hurdle, the biggest wow, my mind is escaping me. But that's like where the steepest learning curve is always in the beginning. Everything else becomes easier once you get like the good foundation. But I don't know. They expect, so I highly recommend that if you don't need to learn anything before you get here, but it would take you a long, like if you learn something, it will go very, very far, especially if you're going to come here and take language classes. It's not a joke, and I don't think that they'd be scared to fail you. But that's, I guess, if you actually want to acquire the language, you think it's fun. I love learning. I think it is fun. I feel like being here, even for the short amount of time that like I'm like integrating what I know already, and I get to practice what I know. So if it feels worthwhile. Fire alarm. It's like not a. So that was an adventure. Oh, I think I did. I was getting ready for bed. You guys, literally, I washed my face. I guess I didn't get that last part of the mascara. I washed my face, put everything on. I even actually, if this is still here, I don't know if I can't see it. I can't see it right now because my screen is black and white because I set it to like this whatever healthy nighttime mode. But I even put like the like pimple slash calamine lotion mixture they have sometimes here. So there's a little bit here. I had even put that on my pimple because I was so ready to go to bed. But I was like, no, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna like do some things. I'm gonna do my like Chuseok homework because they gave us extra homework for language class. I'm gonna do that and then wait a little bit and then I'm gonna call my mother. And then the fart, I hear this this like alarm, like someone was ringing a doorbell or something for someone to let them in. But it kept ringing and ringing. I was like, is that a fire alarm? Is it? And I was like, I don't really want to pay attention to it. Let me try to ignore it. Then it got louder. And then I opened my door and I could see the smoke and smell it. And then I was like, shit, I have to get out. But I went back into my dorm room, bring some stuff. Like if things burn down, I need my passport, or at least I can't like be so sad without my laptop and stuff. So I grabbed a couple things and left. And then the fire trucks came and I could smell the smoke. There was definitely a fire and it was crazy. It was interesting. And there were some people who are native Koreans here, like grew up in Korea. They're like, this is the first time I've ever seen a fire truck or ever like experienced like a real fire. So a little bit over a week out and I get to experience a Korean fire. And I forget to say, because I'm okay and I know I'm okay, I forget to tell everyone that like I'm okay. I don't think anyone was injured in the fire. I don't think anyone had to go to the hospital. There was EMS there, and then per someone else, they had to rescue someone because maybe she got stuck there and there was smoke and she got scared to leave her room, or he got scared to leave her room. But they broke windows. They were not messing around. So good job, Korea. Good job for setting me up in this like motel room. My room wasn't so bad, but there was a bit of like a smoke smell to it. And just because, I don't know, I know my health. I know, like, I have allergies, I have sensitivities, my lungs are sensitive. So I'm not going to mess around with my health, and I smelled a little bit and I thought about staying in my room for a little bit, but then the more longer I stay there, the more I felt like the smoke smell seeped in, and I'm like, that's just not healthy for me. So I opted for this motel room. I think the people on the third floor where the fire happened, they made them get a hotel or motel room because it's just not safe. And everyone else, we were allowed to go back into the building, check on our room. And for some people, they were scared that someone might have been left inside a room, so they broke open the doors. And so either if you smelled like the smell wasn't good, if you felt like your place was inhabitable, or you didn't feel safe because the door was pried open, your lock was broken, you could get a motel room, and they arranged it all, and I felt like that was great because half the people in my building are foreigners. We're all here for a language program. Like, you can't ask us if we have friends to stay over, or like even like if you know anything, or even to try like book a hotel room or something. Like, that's just like way too much work for someone. So thank you, Korean government system or fire truck helpers, and also thank you for the kind Korean people that like translated for some of us, especially me. Like, I'm not gonna understand what they say, so I really appreciate all the helpers out there. Okay, end of story time. Bye. Look, this reminds me of our conversation, Kyle. I guess they make them in China.
이쁘게 살 필요 없나?
Snowing almost May. The thought of you so far away just breaks me down, and I'm afraid I'm stuck. Now I gotta fix this by myself. I can't put my sins up on your shelf. There's no way to win unless you fail. There's no sunny days without some hail. Weather never seems so hard to take. Felt you in my